this is something really big and at the same time very interesting. Take a look at this map. This is Rosh Hanikra that you're seeing right now on the map right here. Interesting thing is because normally when they have a drone or any other projectile coming in, they're very proud to say the Iron Dome intercepted it, or the David Sling intercepted it, or now we have THAAD missile. So the aerial defense system is absolutely perfect, right? But wait a second, I'll tell you what happened. Now 1 million people, guys, 1 million people, they panicked and they took shelter. I'll explain more in details in a second. But before I move on, just to remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you're one of them, consider subscribing. Let's take a look at this map one more time here. Rosh Hanikra, the Air Force of Israel, this is why it is so interesting. The Air Force of Israel was used to detect a drone coming from Lebanon. Why? Where is your Iron Dome? Again, it is now obvious, guys, that Israel is facing some serious and big challenge that they are not going to acknowledge in public. On top of all of this, now why I'm saying that the Iron Dome and everything is failing is also because not that these systems are not in place or not being activated or not being used, but also recent event shows, if you take a look at this report, I'm going to be actually showing you this report now. You see this guy, the butcher of Gaza, he landed in Israel. The security should be very tight. Yes, the security is tight, but just on the ground. Do you know what happened when he landed? He was welcomed by Hezbollah with drones in Tel Aviv. Take a look at this. So what you are seeing right now is a sky in Tel Aviv. It's not a sky in Lebanon or Gaza. This is in Tel Aviv. Blinken is there. The butcher of Gaza is there. The security you would imagine. I'm not going to be playing the video because I think YouTube will flag me. But I think I can just move a little bit here. Fast forward here. So this is an object, and basically this was seen in the sky of Tel Aviv when Blinken was there. So if you think about this, why would a rocket or a drone would be launched and be able to successfully reach in Tel Aviv when you have Blinken there? On top of all of this, as per ITF, Israeli terrorist forces, they claim that everything is working just perfect. It doesn't add up in that way, right? It is a big messed up situation for the Israeli defense system right now, and so it makes all the sense when we see that 1 million people are right now in Rosh Hanikra is taking shelter because their life is becoming so miserable. And think about this, the map, take a look at it. When I zoom out, Rosh Hanikra is a very interesting and very entertaining, almost like a I think it's in the just on the side of the Mediterranean. I think that's where this city is. So people go there, they enjoy their time there, but all of a sudden they are all disappearing. Obviously this is not going to be something that ITF or anybody from the Zionist regime will acknowledge. Now I also want to actually share with you guys this other video. Take a look at this lady. I will talk to you more about that 1 million people. Actually, you know what, let's talk about that 1 million people who are hiding right now in not Gaza, in where in Israel, in Rosh Hanikra. Now if you take a look at this report here, drone from Lebanon sends millions of Israelis into shelters. Israeli army claims it disappeared. What? It disappeared? I mean, last time when Hezbollah launched the drone on Netanyahu's residence, everybody in the whole world, they saw it when it was flying right beside of a helicopter, and yet they could not detect it. Now they're saying, okay, it disappeared. Oh, very convenient to say, oh, you know what, oh, I'm sorry, we do not know where it went. It may have hit its target and caused damage. For over an hour, guys, for over an hour, Israeli warplanes and helicopters were unable to intercept the drones as it traveled dozens of kilometers. Number one thing you have to understand here, why they are using helicopters and fighter jets and warplanes. Why? You have paper dome. You have all of this thought system right in place. Then why you have? Because when you use warplanes and helicopters to detect a drone in the sky, it costs you millions of dollars. It costs you fuel, and it is almost impossible to really pinpoint. It is kind of like a needle in a haystack. It is that hard to detect that particular small. Drones are normally very, very small in size. And number two, why does it take for you 1 hour? The warplanes were scrambling and they couldn't find it. In a statement on the X platform, the Army announced, quote unquote, approximately an hour ago. So this is coming from Army because they want to save the face. This is what they're saying. Approximately an hour ago, a drone was detected in the Rosh Hanikra area and headed toward the Iconium region. It was under surveillance by the Air Force. Again, Air Force. The statement also mentioned that the sirens were activated in additional areas as part of the alert protocol based on the expected path of the drone, ensuring the safety of citizens. Earlier, the Army had issued a warning after alert sirens sounded in the Minashi, Upper Galilee, Haifa Bay, Carmel, Hakim, and Wadi Ara regions, signaling a possible enemy drone incursion. So again, they are absolutely clueless. The Zionist ITF regime, they're absolutely clueless what is happening in their airspace. The Israeli army later claimed that the drone had disappeared. Really? Okay, on the same day, what did it fall? Open area? Civilian area? No clue. On the same day, the Lebanese movement Hezbollah claimed responsibility for launching a drone attack on the residence of the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu in the settlement of Caesarea, reportedly hitting his bedroom window, according to the Israeli Broadcasting Corporation. So again, bedroom window, and he will be claiming security insurance very, very soon. Don't worry. And the Zionist state will provide him everything that he needs. Now, I also want to talk about this particular news. We all know that, as I said, Anthony Blinken is in Tel Aviv right now. Do you know what his minions promised to the media? They said that give us 30 days and we will reach to some kind of agreement where the people of Gaza, they will receive aids. Do you know what that means? They want to actually starve to death the remaining population in Gaza. And they admitted it. They said it in public. Why? How do I know this? Take a look at this video. So this woman, she's explaining how they planned this famine and starvation in Gaza. So 30 days for aid. Gaza cannot wait. Stop the weapons now. Basically, what she's saying here, take a listen.
A couple of days ago, on October 13th, Secretary Blinken and Austin sent a letter to the Israeli government saying, we're very concerned about the humanitarian situation there, and you must do something to let humanitarian aid in the next 30 days, or else maybe we'll cut off some weapons too. Well, you know, they think that is going to appease some of us.
Okay, so we will be sanctioning, sending weapon to you. We will not be giving you the weapon unless you stop the genocide, unless you stop interfering with the Gaza aid. So we're giving you 30 days to behave and put your acts together. Like they want to give Israel 30 days. Can you believe this? The people of Gaza right now, they cannot even survive for 1 day. Just for 1 day, it is becoming so hard. And they're giving them 30 days. Wow. Everybody's looking like crazy, but not this person. Take a look at what this person, his name is, he's a politician. And what he said is something absolutely, his name is, I can't even pronounce it, Gregos Braun. But this is a very honest person, an honest politician.
Trying to do here, guys? Preparing some false flag attack in Europe? This today's debate, this jumping on Iran, attacking, this is a clear, ready propaganda line narration preparing some terrorist attack. The next step will obviously be some journalists, functionaries of the...
Okay, so basically what he's suggesting is that somehow the Zionists and US, they want the entire European countries to get involved in war with Iran. And this politician, Brian, his name is Brown, he's warning his people, the people of Poland, that if that happens, stand up for your rights and raise your voice and let your government know that Iran is not our enemy, so we are not going to fight with you. Now, when we talk about that particular statement, that U.S. right now, they are panicking that the image of Israel is completely destroyed. And so what is happening is, according to this New York Post, they're obviously very, very biased, and I personally do not believe this story. Nevertheless, this is what New York Post, they published, saying that U.S. officials told Netanyahu there is a perception that Israel is pursuing a strategy of isolation in the north, telling people that if they don't leave, they are effectively targets and denying food to go in. U.S. officials then insisted that Netanyahu should go to greater lengths to say that publicly. The official said, adding, the Israelis declined to make a comment about this. So basically, when U.S. told Israel that how you are perceived to the world is becoming very, very evil, and so Israel, the Netanyahu government said, yeah, we understand this is something is a big challenge. Our PR is falling apart, is a complete disaster. Then the U.S. looks like the U.S. official, they told Netanyahu government, can you make a statement, public statement saying that, no, we are taking care of the people of Gaza. We're going to send them aid and everything is going to be fine. Guess what Netanyahu government told the U.S. officials? We're not going to say anything. This is a level of arrogance and blatant hypocrisy they show, and they're not hypocrite. The Zionists, they're not hypocrite, thank God. At least this is what they're good at. They're not hypocrite. They're open evil. They're the worst people on earth. Now, I want to actually make mention of this particular report, because this shows, guys, the real weakness of Israel, the ITF. Fire for fire. Hezbollah claims responsibility for attack on Netanyahu's home. Now, Netanyahu, the ITF, they cannot win against Hamas, we know that. They cannot win against Hezbollah, we know that, let alone winning against Iran. When Hezbollah launched that drone attack on Netanyahu's residence, they're claiming that yes, it was us who did it. Do you know what is the response of Netanyahu? His response is that I'm going to be targeting Ali Khamenei. Why would you target Ali Khamenei when you already know Hezbollah is responsible? Go after Hezbollah. But he did not say anything against Hezbollah. Netanyahu did not say a word against Hezbollah, because he knows he cannot win against Hezbollah. He cannot hold Hezbollah accountable at all. So what he does, I'm going to be targeting Khamenei. Target Khamenei, and then you will see what happens to your country. It will be pulverized. But it is much easier to say for him, to save his face, that yeah, we have a guy, Khamenei, I'm going to be targeting him, especially given his rap sheet of crime that he committed by killing Ismail Haniyeh and all of these leaders of Hezbollah, the top echelon, the leadership echelon of Hezbollah. So it's easy for him to say, I'm going to be targeting Ali Khamenei because I did in the past. But the reality of it is, guy, is that he cannot target Ali Khamenei, he cannot destroy Hezbollah, he cannot destroy Hamas. This guy is a complete failure. But then again, it is coming in the media right in front of us over and over again, telling us who Israel is. This diaper army, we should have no doubt in our mind, can never win. They can never defeat nobody. I'll see you in the next video. If you have any more comment, leave a comment. Have a wonderful day.